Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Wow, look at the crowd today. I was so excited, just now, the superstar. Are you excited to see them? Very excited, especially the abs, right? Yeah, I know, right? Then today, I'm very, very excited, and yet I'm very, very honored to stand in front of all of you. Why am I excited? Because, I'm going to share with you. You heard of the latest product launch, right? Are you excited about that? Do you know what is that? You sure? I was excited because, in my so many years, of clinical research, I have never seen something like that. I have never seen a product like that. And I have never seen a technology that can restore your health totally and to transform your life. So that's why I'm very, very excited. I'm going to share with you later, all right? So I'm sure today my sharing, is going to change many of your life and it's going to help many of you. All right, is that okay? Yeah. And so if happen that your bladder is full, you need to go to the toilet. Can you hold your bladder or not? Can you don't move? All right, because I don't want you to miss very important message today. Okay? All right, now allow me to introduce myself. I'm Belinda. I come all the way from Singapore. And any Singaporean here? Whoa, yeah. So I was, I like the video, and as what the video actually, summarized all my entire career life. I spent almost 2 decades in healthcare. I run clinical trial most of my time, most of my life in the hospital. So I have been seeing a lot of cases. I specialize in liver. So I've seen cases like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, right? You heard of, right? And mostly fatty liver. You heard of fatty liver? And also, very interestingly, I also run a surveillance study in childhood obesity, right? So meaning we monitor the child for 12 years, right? From the childhood, from the age of 5, 6, and then all the way to their teenage to see what kind of lifestyle at the end of their teenage they become obese. Very interesting, right? Right? So now let me ask you this. Have you seen this word before? Obesity, right? So what comes to your mind? Fat, F-A-T, right? Now, let me share with you something. Now, this obesity, you may think that it is just fat. But do you know, right, any of you right here are being troubled by the fact that you are suffering from, obesity-related diseases, or any of your family member, have, obesity-related diseases, meaning high blood pressure, yeah, diabetes, high cholesterol. Put up your hand. I want to see. Anyone around you, maybe your parents, your neighbor, your aunties, your colleague, has been, troubled by obesity-related diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attack, stroke, have or not? Have. I see many hands, So that's mean, this obesity is no joke. It's not just the word F-A-T, my friend. It is more than that. And this obesity is actually the world's biggest problem now, right? It is, it went on to cause a lot of people with even death. I remember, I was running clinical trial, and then there was a lady, fatty liver because I run, majority of my trials are fatty liver and hepatitis, right? So this lady came to presenting all the symptoms of fatty liver. So we scanned and confirmed it's fatty liver. And yet at the same time, fatty liver, she's not that very big size, and yet she walked like that. All right, so what happened when you see doctor say operation, kneecap injury. If you want to be better, you have quality of life, you go for operations. And the moment, she agreed to go ahead. So the moment she signed on the dotted line in a consent form to go for the operation, I don't know whether she regretted or not, she never wake up from the operating theater. It's that serious. I've seen many, many cases like that. Right? So fatty liver is the leading cause for all the liver diseases now. It's not hepatitis, it's not all the virus attack, but it's fatty liver. And obesity, and many of people, I don't know about you. You know how, maybe you think that other people got fatty liver, not me. But do you know, every 3% here, one got fatty liver. Whether you know, whether you like it or not, whether you go for scan or not, every 3 among all of us here, one got fatty liver. Is that serious? So obesity become one of the largest problem that everybody is facing, right? And just now I talk about fatty liver. Now obesity is every 4, 3 are obese, 3 are overweight. Right now, please don't turn your head because you will step on people's toe, Because every 4, 3, no lah. I think most of us here, we transplant already, right? Oh, right, okay, good. Now, again, obesity, you see, people are unaware that they think that obesity is really fat, but it's actually a crisis now. So many people still think that you're very scared of COVID. Correct or not? Now, 3-4 years ago, when we heard about COVID, wow, very scared. But people are underestimating obesity. Now, obesity is killing a lot of people now. So if we don't tackle this, oh my goodness, next time, every 2, 1 is obese. But by the way, Malaysia, the statistic is every 2, 1 is obese. 1 is overweight. So it's 50%. Why like that? Food lah, wow, right? Because Malaysian got a lot of good food, right? So no wonder, later you go out to the mall, not the hall here, right? The mall outside, right? You scan through, I think a lot of people are subjected to these obesity-related diseases. They should have high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. It's very common, right? But that is not the real problem. The real problem is obesity, All right? So now, this obesity has been affecting all the world, every part of the world. But the best part is, everybody blame on other people, not their problem. Now they blame on COVID lah. Because COVID caused, we cannot go out, so we grab food, we food panda, the grab delivery food. Then we cannot move, cannot go out so we eat lah. And then we put on weight, so blame on COVID. Okay, fine, never mind. Some even blame on the government. They blame on government because healthy food very expensive. So they eat the cheap one lah. The cheap one causes us to put on weight, right? You heard, right? And some lagi best. They blame the 24-hour shop. Ask them to close 24 hours. Do you think it will solve this? Right, yeah. Right, so close 24 hours, never mind. I go and order McDonald's also, right? So, yeah, so it's actually affecting every single one of you without you knowing. Okay, so if let's say we never tackle this right now, half of the world will be obese. Now the key is when are this going to be in our house? This list of diseases, the high risk, the risk of obesity-related diseases, they are long list, even cancer. Right now, the best part is, for example, diabetes. All right, my mom is suffering from diabetes in the past. So diabetes, what does the doctor do? Sorry, if there's any healthcare people here, doctors here. Now, what does the doctor do? They give anti-diabetic medicine, right? To control the blood sugar. Now, if people presenting to the doctor high cholesterol, the doctor tell you, oh, you've got high cholesterol. What the doctor give you? High cholesterol medicine, correct? But the key is, need to reduce fat, not to reduce the cholesterol, not to reduce the blood sugar. Do you understand? Right? Now, especially, some may be suffering from infertility. They try, married already, try many years. It's still, they still cannot conceive, right? Then they go to gynae, right? The gynae will tell them, oh, you cannot produce, and need to do IUV, right? And then to try lah. But the key is not whether to try this method to that method to conceive, The key is to reduce the body fat It's the obesity that causes all this infertility, right? If you don't tackle this, the whole world will be subjected to overweight and obesity. And the key is, in our country, how many people will be obese? Now, what about at your house? What happens when 50% of the people in your family are obese and overweight? That would be scary, right? They will be subjected to all the problem that you will be very busy, frequent the hospital and clinic. All right? So I'm not here to scare you, but I'm just telling you all the facts. All right? But many people are looking for solutions. Even I myself, a lot of people are looking for solutions. But unfortunately, all the slimming product out there, that you can click using a button in front of your square screen or your square screen on your phone, right? You just click on the button. That, a lot of, they look harmless, right? But actually, they contain harmful ingredient. Example, recent years, for the past 5 years, FDA banned many of these slimming products. And even in Singapore, HSA, they banned more than 10 slimming products out there, including the product of slimming. Have you heard of this slimming juice using pineapple? Pineapple looks so harmless, right? All healthy fruit, wow. And yet they put in some harmful ingredient and, so-called help people to lose weight, right? And recently, okay, in the past maybe not so, but recently there is something that is using injection to lose weight. I don't know whether you heard of this. Have a lot, right? Well, recently I heard a lot of people using injection. But this injection, they got side effect, right? Now the key is, once you inject, you have to do it for life, The moment you stop, you bounce back. And the best part is, many of these injections out there, because of the demand, these people want to make money, they make a lot of fake one. So we, consumer, we also don't know which one is good, which one is fake, right? Right? Then, I think I was one of them. Because, later I show you my picture. I was one of them because, I also not very slim last time, okay? I also trying to look for solutions. And yet, I've seen so many of this, and therefore, it made me very, very skeptical, especially if you guys are my generation, the Slim 10 saga, the people, it's about 10 years ago, people are spreading across, this is a supplement that it can make you slim down. Yes, you slim down, but one of the customer that taking Slim 10 ended up to be my patient for liver failure. So that is the main reason why I was so skeptical of all the supplementation, because I thought that are all, is irrelevant, right? So who laughs so loud seeing my picture? I was like that. A clinical research nurse manager, no, overweight clinical research manager, right? I was looking like that, and I knew the risk of overweight. I also very scared that I had diabetes, I have high blood pressure, so I took a lot of methods. I went to slimming center, right? For more than a year, I spent don't know how much already. I took slimming coffee, slimming tea. How many of you can identify with me, right? Resonate that, right? No, because coffee and tea is like daily drink, right? So I thought I drink that, I can slim down. I have a lot of slimming devices at home. Now, all in the storeroom. And the thing is, I spent so much money, so many years doing all this slimming, and yet I was still looking like that. And do you know what transformed me? Do you know what transformed me? The 90-day program, yes, the 90-day program. Now Now, even though the 90-day program transformed me, TR90, right? All of you know that, right? But the thing is, I was still very skeptical. So the thing is, I go and read up lah. Now, from my perspective, what I wanted to know, because every company say that their product is safe, their product is effective. Agree? So what actually made me, want to look at this new skin supplement is I want to look at these two anchors. Whether the product is effective, whether the product are safe. But the thing is, every company also claim that they are safe, they are good, right? So I don't believe in what people say. I only believe in myself. I go and read up. I spend a lot of time reading up. I spend a lot of time, go and, refer and consult. Ended up, then I realized something, right? What makes new skin supplement effective is this age-lock technology. Right, you heard of this age-lock technology? Just like we saw all the superstars that transformed, right? Right? And then this age-lock technology, now a lot of people say, the technology only apply on the phone. Phone got technology, right? Car got technology. All the devices got technology. But have you ever heard of supplement also got technology? This is what new skin has. So at that time, I was very, very surprised. Got technology in the supplement, meaning that this technology go inside our body and it will manifest. It will restore our health. It will, when you see people transform, the best part is burn our fat. Right? Give us back our lean muscle. Is that good or what? Right? So that thing actually triggered me to look at this age-lock technology. All right? Now, this gene expression. Now, age-lock technology is, not only, technology, the thing is, it actually target at the right button. Now, if you want, we humans very impatient. Everything you want fast, right? Especially Singaporean. Everything immediate. You want fast result. If you want fast result, you must target at the right spot. Cannot be, anyhow hantam and then hoping that, I will see result. No. So if you want, it target at the correct spot. So now, age-lock actually reset everything. It actually restore the function, especially when we talk about fat metabolism gene. As we age, all these metabolism, your cell forgot how to burn fat because they are also forgetful, right? So with age-lock, this technology go inside your body, it actually restore the function and your body start to burn fat. And your body start to, restore all the muscle, keep all the lean muscle, don't lose anymore. And also to reset, to restore the function of our appetite. Many people now got seafood diet, right? You heard of seafood diet? I'm on diet, I got seafood diet. You heard of this seafood diet? See the food, eat. Therefore got obese lah. Right? It's not the real seafood. It's they see that food, I want to eat this. They see this, I want to eat this. Seafood diet. Right? So age-lock reset that part as well. Okay. All right. Now when we talk about gene expressions, what is gene? I think that, my family got fat gene. All right? My family got fat gene one. I cannot slim down one. And my entire family fat gene. I beg your pardon. Now, let me ask you. Do you realize that when you're at a younger age, you eat and eat and eat and eat, you don't easily put on weight? Yes, huh? But right now, what happened? You don't eat, you also put on weight. So is that the gene problem? No, it's not a gene problem. You still have the same gene. But what happened? The gene passed down the wrong message. By right, the gene tell the cell to burn. But wrong message, then it didn't function as burning. It becomes storing. So you continue to get fat, because your body forgot how to burn fat. So it's not a gene problem, okay? It's how the gene communicate to your cell, how your gene tell your cell what to function, okay? All right? So now, how do we know that the gene function in what way? What did the new skin scientists do? How do they study all this? They have this gene chip. All this we call it heat map. So what this gene chip does is actually it store all the data, recording, okay? And to study how this DNA protein talk to each other. Here got thousands and thousands and thousands of genes. So it's scientists, not you, okay? They study all this, how do they interact with each other and tell what each other's, that kind of message. So what we can do here is, new skin scientists go and find out what ingredient, what blend of ingredient to interfere this activity so that it can trigger back fat metabolism. It can trigger back, don't store so much fat, inhibit fat storage, like that. All right, so therefore, we have these amazing transformations like the superstar right now, right? Just now, okay? So, now, in this, did I choose the correct one? Now, so in Nu Skin, what actually convinced me, all right, to seriously look at the science behind is this. Nu Skin celebrate 40 years this year. All right, now over the past 40 years, they have gathered, they have more than 75 in-house scientists. Now we talk about in-house scientists, is real full-time in-house scientists, all right? And then at the same time, they have the library of all thousands and thousands of ingredients, right? They collected for over the 39 years. Now with that, Nu Skin has the library of all these ingredients together with LifeGen, right? Who has millions of data points for all the genetic data point. Okay, now this with all the library, the ingredient library, here we have all the data point. Now when these two giants merge together, therefore we have innovative, the technology that we can consume in your body and restore whatever function that your body is supposed to restore. Right, can I borrow a hand to give this team? Yeah. And let me introduce the scientific team behind all our amazing product. All right, it's led by Dr. Joseph Chang and Dr. Helen. And together with them, there are 75 in-house scientists. No, not only that, they have also the scientific advisory board, because in research, we cannot work alone. We need the advice from different panel of specialty, right? So Nu Skin managed to gather the entire world, this panel of scientific advisory board, and together, with this, they produce amazing product. They give us the amazing product that transform a lot of our life. Now, versus, there are many products out there. They claim that, this one block fat, this one burn fat, this ingredient, example, wow, this leaf, superb, it can burn fat, My friends say, it can not only burn fat, it can lower down sugar level. Then what you do? You go and buy the plant, right? You go and buy the plant, and then you go and produce in your own kitchen. And then hoping that your blood sugar level drop, hoping that, by eating that leaf, your health will restore. That is what a lot of people do out there. That is where, the pineapple juice come about, and they study, don't know where, get from where, and say that pineapple can burn fat. Wow. I also never read that before, right? So a lot of product out there are using just anyhow claim, and then they produce in their own kitchen. But Nu Skin, all the amazing product with this scientific back up, and especially our TR90. Yeah. Now, Nu Skin also has this research center in both United States and in China. I visited the United States. Amazing, huge. I worked in the lab for so many years, for more than a decade, right? I was very, very impressed. A supplement company. I work in a hospital, lab, only got biology lab, got serology lab, got whatever lah. And in this, in US itself, they are what lab? They are formulations lab. They are analytical lab, stability lab. They are even, the formulations lab, and whatever, etc., etc., etc. There are so many. One lab specialized in one area, just investigate things. So, isn't that amazing? So I was very, very impressed the moment I stepped into this research center. Okay, now, Okay, you say, hey, Belinda, wow, you say that, no, the product is real effective, very good, age oil is very good. Is it safe or not? You say that, wow, got gene expression, whether it will change my gene. Are you worried for that? Do you hear people worried that, wow, whether you say got gene, you will change your gene? How I hope you change my gene. I also want to be 180. I also want to have curly hair, you know. But it doesn't change our gene, for goodness sake, okay? All right? So now, you know, as a in clinical research, I spend a lot of time doing substantiation in clinical trial, in the lab, but I never seen something like that. A supplement that using a 6S process to make sure the product that go in our body is safe. Not only effective, but it is safe. So this is what they call 6S quality process. Now let me ask you, how many of you take Panadol before? Well, a lot of hand, you take Panadol before, right? You dare to take Panadol, right? But do you ask the doctor, got side effect or not? Is it safe or not? Panadol causes liver toxicity, do you know that? Don't know, never check. Right, but now I tell you, okay? Now, even you dare to take Panadol, what about this, you know, new skin with this 6S process to make sure all the products are safe? Now, the process is very, very long. It takes years. Some of the product, it takes more than 10 years. Now, let me just use one example, how they select the ingredient, okay? Now, for example, you know, you all take TR90, got Jumpstart, right? Inside Jumpstart, you see the red color, right? You mix with water, you see the red color. There's some sweet, you know, taste, right? Inside there, got an ingredient called blood orange. All right? Now, why blood orange? How do they actually select blood orange? So, with all this, do you know how many oranges are around the world? There are more than 400 varieties of oranges. Well, never heard of, huh? I only heard of a few. I only know navel orange, where I can buy from supermarket. Mandarin orange, Chinese New Year we use Mandarin orange, right? Tangerine, Chinese we call gum, right? Gum, it's not orange, it's called tangerine, okay? And then there are, you know, a lot more, then blood orange is one of them. Now, why blood orange? Now, New Skin find all these more than 400 oranges all around the world, all right, and realize that, hey, actually, this orange citrus can actually help to trigger fat metabolism and inhibit fat storage. Amazing, right? You didn't know the orange can do that, right? But need to be red orange, blood orange. But the thing is, they find all this blood orange, they find from where? Italy. But Italy got 4 kinds of blood orange, you know. Really got 4 kinds, right? And then which type actually can? So they finally selected Moro orange. Moro blood orange, M-O-R-O. If you want to search, you can search that. Right? Why? Because in Moro orange, the active ingredient is the highest among all the oranges. Right? And in Moro orange, not only can burn fat and inhibit fat storage, it has more than 100 benefits that can help all of us. It's that intensive, my friend. So that is how New Skin select, you know, from all among, you know, the sea of oranges, select just one type, all the way from Italy, Moro blood orange. Can we give New Skin this kind of intensive effort, you know, to make sure all of us has the best product? Okay, all right. So now, not only with this 6S quality process, New Skin has numerous awards, you know, all listed here. I'm not going to go through one by one. There are numerous publications in terms of scientific oral presentation, the journal publications and all this. All right, so that makes, you know, I'm a research person. I publish a lot of articles. I publish a lot of journals. And yet, these are the things that, you know, I've never seen a supplement company that spends so much money and so much effort to do this for all of us. Okay, all right. Now, not only that, you know, now, we have seen this TR90, right? Our all-time favorite, right? Now, this one actually transformed me from overweight clinical research nurse manager into the current stage this way. Is by this, yeah, I think a lot of our life actually being transformed, right? A lot of us actually, our life being transformed by this amazing TR90, right? A holistic approach, right? That we are able to eat, right? With minimum exercise, and we can see result, then to help everybody within this 90-day holistic program, all right? And then together with this sustainable, lifestyle, the meal prep, the meal diet plan, right? And exercise, some people cannot exercise and yet they lose weight, right? Right? So do you see people like that as well, correct? Right? And also with this product also incorporate gene expression science, meaning to say that it trigger right to your fat metabolism gene, your lean muscle gene, and your appetite control gene. All right, the best part is Nu Skin spend a lot of time, a lot of effort running clinical trial, clinical studies to make sure what we put in our body actually work for us. Okay, so can we give this TR90 a big hand? When we say TR90, wow, the weight management, wow, very good, right? But have you heard, there are so many slimming products out there. Have you heard a product that is patent? A slimming product that is patent. Let me share with you. Nu Skin Weight Management Program is the only product, is the only weight management program that is patent. Why? Why? How does Nu Skin get this patency? There are two criteria to get patent. All right, one is must be a new discovery, meaning to say that nobody has done that before, meaning to say that nobody has this product before, this technology before. So with gene, meaning that nobody out there is doing gene expressions, weight management method like TR90. No one, okay? And the second criteria is you must have intensive support of data, the clinical data. So Nu Skin spent a lot of time, a lot of money just to run clinical trial to get this patent. And all this effort, Nu Skin has been spending about 20 years just to study how to make all of us slim down. Nu Skin has spent the past 20 years to make sure all of us, are away from diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, heart attack and stroke. 20 years of research, right? Isn't that amazing? Huh? So, and with that TR90, right? There are so many lives has been transformed. These lives, some of them are actually sitting right in our midst, right? Innovative product, patent product. So many lives have been transformed over the past 17 years. There are more than 10,000 people. Life has been transformed. Their health has been restored. Right? Their energy, right, has been up. They become alive. They become more healthy, right? I know many of you are seated right here. You also benefited from TR90, right? But the thing is, I cannot squeeze your picture up here. There are too many of you. But can I invite you to stand? If TR90 has transformed your life, can you please stand? If TR90 has helped you to get out from obesity-related problem, can you please stand? Whoa, you look at these people. If TR90 has totally restored your health, can you please stand? Yeah, can you give TR90 a big round of applause? 17 years. 17 years we have created, such an amazing testimony. 17 years, TR90 has transformed Singapore, Malaysia. All these people's life has been transformed. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your transformation. Thank you for your, your trust. All right? And because of your trust, because you trust your friends that introduced you TR90, because you believe New Skin Science. You know, your friend tell you that, hey, this one is gene expressions weight management program, you know, targeted your fat gene, and you believe that, you know, because of your trust to your friend, right? New Skin Malaysia for the past 7 years has been #1 in weight management. You know, this award was given by Euromotor International. It's not in-house, but it's a third party. You know, that is really something. You know, #1 for weight management. There are so many products out there. How can New Skin get #1, right? Not only in Malaysia. Malaysia, why 7 years? Because a lot of fat people lah. every 2, 1 is fat, you know. Now in Singapore, 6 years also not too bad, right? Because Singaporeans also love to come to go to Malaysia to eat, right? Not only that, you see South Korea. South Korea also 2 consecutive years awarded with #1 weight management program by Euromotor International. But Korean, they are so, you know, their community are only believe in their own product, right? And yet, you know, TR90 has changed so many Koreans' life in South Korea. Yeah, amazing, right? Right? And now New Skin always seek for better. Now, TR90 has created so many success stories, right? So many transformations. But why? Wow, this is what makes me so excited, right? Now, this is what, you know, I have never seen before. And today, let me announce to you, right? All of you are so honored today to be here to witness a historical moment that a product launch is going to change the entire whole world. A product launch that is going to restore a lot of people's health. A product launch that is going to help many of our family and friends to walk out from the problem with overweight and obesity. Can we give Tiami a big, big hand? This is what the world needs to see today. This is what the world needed today. Right? The world is crying out for a solution. And today, all of us witness this moment. Right now, Tiami, what is Tiami? Now, Tiami, I tell you, the moment I read, because of this sharing, I spent a lot of, you know, for the past few weeks, I read a lot of this publications article. I was, well, meaning that to say that for the past 2 weeks, I cannot sleep properly. Because I was so excited, my brain kept on, well, at night, too excited. You know, the more I thought, I read, my fat start burn already. It's that effect, you know, right? Huh? So now, Tiami, why is it launched now? Why? I have friends asking me this, you know. I said, do you realize our lifestyle has changed over the past decade? Right? Our diet choices has changed over the past decade. Right? Now, what do we see now? Last time, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, we don't have bubble tea. Right? Right now? How many love bubble tea here? Don't put up your hand. Don't put up your hand. Don't let people know. All right? Now, I know a lot of people love bubble tea. I know a lot of people love pastry. Nowadays, we walk out to the mall, the moment you step in, croissant here, you know, cheesecake here. Wow. Especially in Malaysia. Right, all the good food are somehow. Why all the good food are all in Malaysia, huh? And Singaporean, love to chop passport and then come over to JB and eat, or sometimes fly to KL and eat, go to Penang and eat, right? So all the food are here, and that is why, you know, last time we don't have all this. The food are, you know, our body is not designed in such a way that there's so much calorie here, so much calorie our body don't need. But right now, like what I say, seafood, right? You see this pastry, nice. I want to try. You see this croissant, nice. Oh, that day I saw croissant pengek. You seen that? Go and find. Croissant pengek, you know. I was like, You see all this? Now, youngsters love this, right? Then they want to eat this, and yet they want to slim down, right? Correct or not? I know you. I can read your mind, right? No wonder all Malaysia, every 2, 1 is obese. So Singaporean, very near, every 3, 1 is obese. So very near, we will catch up from the statistics. Yeah? Okay? All right, now what is so good about this TRME? You want to know? Now TRME actually targeted these 3 areas. Can I spend a little bit time explaining this? Right, because these are the ones that excite me. Right, now, okay, now, in weight management, what is the thing that we are most concerned of? What you want to reduce? Fat. Yeah, the things that we are most concerned on is we want to reduce fat. We want to inhibit fat storage. Okay, now, New Skin studied this, and then New Skin studied this, and then there's ingredient to enhance your fat metabolism, at the same time maintain your lean muscle. Now see the list of ingredients here. Now let me announce to you, moringa, curry leaf, turmeric, all right, red orange, blood orange, all right, prickly pear, and then we have some vitamins in there. All right, that are all very important for fat metabolism and maintain muscle. But have you ever thought, moringa leaves, curry leaves, turmeric, isn't that the curry that we eat? Then you'll find, like that, curry can make me burn fat. They eat more curry. I know you. All right, but your curry got 6S or not? No, your curry don't have 6S, so cannot burn fat, all right? So how much moringa you need to eat, how much curry leaf you need to swallow, and how much turmeric you need to put in, nobody can swallow that because it's, the correct dose is very, very important, all right? Now, all these ingredients, moringa, curry leaf, turmeric, and all these individually, they are called superfood. All right? Individually, they have many, many benefits. I will not list down here. But the amazing part is when they combine together, they become Avenger. They become better version. They have a better function to trigger the fat metabolism gene. They have better functions to maintain your lean muscle. So it's not so much on, I know this, I go and buy this. It's not. You need a combination of this to become an adventure, like the adventure. All these superheroes come together and they become superhero, okay? Right, so individually they are very good, but when they combine together, they become super good. Okay, so that is how the first part, TRME help all of us to have fat metabolism increase, and then to keep your muscle so that you don't lose so much. All right? Now, the second area that most of the people overlook in weight management is the appetite control and mood stress. People think that I want to burn fat. But in actual fact, that the more you want to burn fat, the more stressed you are. The more stressed you are, your eye will go and scan for high-calorie food, right? And then you eat. After you eat, you tell yourself you need to burn fat, right? And then after burn fat, you want to burn some more. Then your body gets stressed. And then after your body gets stressed, you go and eat some more. Right? That's how people, especially when you go work out, right? Wow, they go and pump. Hey, bro, later go and eat what? Nasi lemak. Right? Wow, later go and eat roti banjil. Wow, right? So that's what happened. People always overlook this area. But New Skin never overlook every single part of this area because it affected our fat storage, it affected our fat burning. All right? So now with this ingredient, saffron, right, guar, and vitamin D3 and B6, these are very, very important to control our appetite and to control our stress. Our mood means stress lah. So a lot of people, I have friends, they want to slim down. Oh, they go and work out, they go exercise. But their face, like just drink tom yum soup like that, Oh. like very kanko. Or they want to lose weight until, wow, very chum like that, right? But with Tiami, you will enjoy the whole process until you forgot that your fat is burning. Until you forgot that, your fat is melting away, right? Naturally, just melt like that, right? So, and among all this, saffron, those of you who took TR90 before, saffron is one of them. But that time in TR90, saffron we only took in Jumpstart, right? 15 days. But over here, 90 days. We will have this, to trigger your fat metabolism gene to control your stress, your stress hormone for 90 days. So with TR90, everybody is so happy. Everybody, happy, then, the body, the size, the clothes getting bigger and bigger, right? It's that effect. Okay? All right? Are you all excited about that? Now, one more thing. Now, this is the thing that people who need to lose weight, TR90 is the answer. Why? Because TRME has this function, make your body identify what needs to be absorbed and what cannot absorb. It teaches your body, to identify how to absorb the good one. The bad one cannot see, let it go. All right? And now there are two ingredients here which are very, very interesting. All right? I am going to spend a little bit time, all right, to explain this. Now this one, mulberry leaf. And my mother planted mulberry tree. So the moment I see this, I also have the tendency, mulberry tree, make me go back and pluck and then produce my own kitchen. Then after that, I reread this, actually cannot. Now this mulberry leaf extract, not the entire leaf, you only get the active ingredient, decrease the digestion and the absorptions of sugar, meaning your carbohydrate lah. So meaning to say that there is an ingredient in mulberry leaf, right, that are very similar to your carbohydrate, to your sugar. They look like twin. So the moment you eat that for the 90 day, it actually train your body, got this mulberry leaf. Okay, then no need to absorb your starch. No need to absorb your carbohydrate. So bypass the starch. Isn't that good? Yeah? But the key is, if you overload yourself with starchy food, with sugary thing, right, that the body too much to handle. All right, so there is a program, that proper program for us to follow during this TRME. Okay, so this is one of the key that actually, the study, it actually reduce the sugar intake. The blue color is to reduce. I will not go into this breath test. This is a breath test. People eat a lot of cornflakes. The study, put all these this human being, eat cornflakes. Cornflakes is carbohydrate, okay? High fat, high carbohydrate. Don't you think that breakfast, eat cornflakes is healthy food. Okay, high fat, high calorie, high sugar. Okay, so then it will spike up. So those people with mulberry leaf extract, the body absorb lesser, the blue line. Okay, all right, so that's one. And then another one is guar gum. Guar gum is something very interesting. It's fiber, water soluble. So the moment we eat that, all right, because it's water soluble, then it become it become expanded, and then it become a carpet lined in your intestine. Okay, so now meaning to say that whatever you eat, you see, mulberry in the stomach already blocked first level, right? Now this one blocked the second tier. The moment you eat, right, accidentally all the over sugary stuff, all this go into your, then cannot be absorbed because all the carpet is there. All right, that's one. Now the second thing that guar gum actually does is, because of all the fiber here, right, it actually tell your brain. Do you know that our gut is our second brain? You heard of? Because all the signal, all the whatever chemical, biochemical in here are very similar to our brain. So there is actually special way for our gut to connect, to communicate, to talk to our brain. So when we have this in your body, so what it tell, you say, hey, brainy, call the brain, hey, brainy, very full here, we are happy. Please shut the mouth, don't let the mouth eat. So therefore, you don't feel hungry. Okay, but the key is, now you may say that, hey, actually there are so many appetite suppressants out there, right? Because I work in a lab, I work in a hospital, we prescribe patients with appetite suppressant as well. And some of us, maybe we tried that before and which is gonna ban already, right? Appetite suppressant also can do that. Tell your brain, hey, stop, I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry, I'm not hungry. But this is not this way, all right? Because this one is start from gut. No, appetite, there are some of the drug out there, slimming product out there, maybe can achieve this. But the key is, that is drug. Drug cause side effect. So I never seen such a healthy supplement way that is able to achieve this kind of, control our appetite so that we eat accordingly and yet our body absorb accordingly. All right, so that is how TRME, with these three combinations, to help our fat metabolism gene, at the same time maintain your muscle, the lean muscle, and then the other one is to help control our mood and our stress level and our appetite, and then this one, all right, is to help your body, the way your body absorb all the nutrients, whether good one, bad one, they know how to filter. That is what TRME is going to give all of you. All right, can we give, are you excited about that? Yeah, I'm very, very excited about this. All right, now, this ingredient, so good. There are so many ingredients out there. I told you Nu Skin has a library of ingredients, thousands and thousands of ingredients. Now, the final selection, finalists, all right, are all this. And then through this ingredient, they run through a formulation check with all these, 6S, they go through all the 6S, and then they go through the heat map, the gene expression, they tested, all right? It actually increased the fat metabolism, glucose absorption also decrease, and then mood improve, and appetite decrease. All these are presented in the heat map. In the heat map, that's I'll show you. So this is truly a gene expression science in the product that is launched already, that is going to change every single one of us. All right, now with this, let me share with you something. All right, I read they run through the 6S, and part of it is a clinical trial. So they run through before the trial on human, they tested on mice. Okay, so what happened to these mice? The mice are given this blend of ingredient. Mice, there are two groups of mice, all right? One given this ingredient, one without. Now, they eat as per normal. They give the food, the scientists give the mice, tikus, 老鼠, all right? So they give these mice the same food with two groups. One with this ingredient, one without. You want to know the difference? After 14 days, all the mice gene expression started to change. The fat metabolism increased, the mood become better, all right? The sugar absorptions become lesser, and all this presented in the mice. Now, 28 days later, all the mice slim down. They become smaller. Now, let me tell you, these mice, they don't know they are on slimming program. They don't purposely go and exercise and slim down, okay? So meaning these mice, they live as per normal, they eat as per normal, they don't purposely cut their diet, all right? They don't purposely go for exercise. And yet, within 28 days, all the mice become smaller. Isn't that very interesting? Yeah, right? And they transfer all this into human being. All right, they selected all the 64 human, tested on 12 weeks, which is exactly TRME, it is 90 days, 12 weeks. All right, same thing, same data presented this way. Now on the second week, 14 days, all right? All these gene expressions on human being, started to change, and all of them average weight loss 1.5 kg. And all these are fat loss. Muscles still remain, and the best part is waist becomes smaller, thigh becomes smaller, your calf becomes smaller, your arm becomes smaller, just in 14 days, right? It's because, meaning that it start to work, So because it's gene, you need to target at the gene, all right? So with that, I was like very, very, wow, this is amazing, I've never seen data like this before, right? So are you excited about that? Yeah? Excited, right? Now, so TRME, no need to starve. What we do is just follow our 3-3-3 diet, which are, all of us, we are very, very familiar of, right? Our 3-3-3 diet. And then no need vigorous exercise. The mice never do exercise, and yet they slim down. But it's not that exercise no good, Exercise, everybody need to do exercise. Are you aware that you need to exercise? Exercise is not to lose weight. Exercise is to keep fit, to make sure your cardiac, your heart pump well, your joint working well. That is the purpose of exercise, to make you, fit in your daily. But exercise to lose weight is very, very tedious. Recently, there's a movie very, very heated up, right, in China. The director, the movie director, Jia Ling, right, you heard of this? Right? She spent 1 whole year to lose 50 kg. That is amazing. And do you know how she did that or not? Without TR90, without TRME, she used 1 whole year to achieve 50 kg weight loss. That is incredible. That is very, very good, right? But how many people can do that? Do you know one day, how to achieve this one day, every day? Every day exercise 5 hours. How many of you can do that? 5 hours exercise. Nobody put up your hand. 5 hours, no joke, 2 times per day. That's what I read, Then, yes, exercise can lose weight, but how many of us can go through this kind of, no wonder some people, want to lose weight, and then their face like, very tongko like that, right? Right? It's not easy, but it's achievable. But not many people can do that. Now the key is, recently I heard the interview. People interviewed her and say that how, because she drastic loss right, within a year, how she can maintain. She predicted that she will rebound, because her lifestyle is very, very hard to maintain, because she still need to continue to exercise 5 hours per day, maybe 3 hours, if she just want to maintain. But how many people have this time and this energy to do that, right? So now in TRME, we just, if you're active, good, go ahead. If you're not active, like our parents, they are bedridden, some people are not fit for exercise, they too can benefit from TRME, all right? And then, no side effect. We see all the ingredients. Just now you saw all the ingredients, right? All this ingredient is food. I call them food, all right? Because they are from fruits, they are from plants, right? I call them fruit, a blend of fruits, right? When combined together, it has special effect for all of us, all right? And of course, we want health after weight loss, right? We don't want to lose your weight and then lose your health, right? So definitely we'll get healthy. And last but not least, no rebound, all right? And we have witnessed this in our TR90. All of us, we have witnessed how we actually go through the amazing, this program with TR90, and now TRME is going to do exactly the same with additional, with additional pump that is going to help you to lose weight in the current lifestyle. To lose weight, and yet, nowadays young people, you want to drink your bubble tea and yet you want to lose weight, right now. You want to eat your pastry and you want to lose weight, right? Now, TRME is going to help you with this, okay? All right, are you all ready? Are you all ready for this TRME? All right, I'm ready. I'm looking forward for that. All right, now over the past 17 years, I'm sure that many of us, we use TR90, we have used TR90 to transform many people's life. Likewise, I have many lives that, in the past, I'm not able to reach out to them. Even though I was a clinical research nurse manager, I was unable to touch them. But with TR90, I reached out to a lot of people, especially this lady, especially this lady. She was my ex-colleague. We used to work together in the same department, running clinical trial. She was a nurse. And I knew after her childbirth, she became overweight. And she suffered what the doctor diagnosed her, vestibular migraine, for many, many years. Which means that the whole world is like a roller coaster. It turned upside down, every single moment in her life. The world become totally different. She cannot drive. She has to sell her car. When she go into the place which is too crowded, she will faint in the crowd. When the music is too loud, she will get headache, she will get giddy. Many of us, we take flight for overseas holiday like normal. But for her, she can't do that. She was hiding herself at home all this while. Not even dare to step out of her house to just cross the road because she was afraid that she will faint anytime. She cannot take public transport alone. Somebody has to go with her. She was on treatment as well for her triglyceride. And she was totally trapped in the world of overweight and obesity. Maybe she didn't even know that. But after 90 days, after TR90, we no longer see the obese Celia. She was vanished in the world. I can only see a total new Celia. Her size reduced from XL, and she can fit nicely in M size. A few months ago, she brought her family, her entire family, to Korea for a skiing trip. Somebody who is grounded at home and now able to fly to Korea for a skiing trip. Somebody who is grounded at home, but today she's able to step out of the house to see the world. She was once troubled by the vestibular migraine, the world spinning, headache, giddy. But today she's totally free from it. And she's no longer on medication. Today she's seated among all of us here today. I'm very, very glad I can be part of her journey, walk her to health. If not because of the amazing TR90, even I, as an ex-colleague, we work together, we become bestie, I'm not able to help her. Thank you, New Skin. There she is. Isn't it? She look beautiful now? I took this picture because it meant a lot to me. They are my parents. My dad is 85. My mom is 83. As far as I remember, my mom visited hospital, visited clinic since I was very, very young. I only know she always go to the hospital to take medicine, to see this doctor, to see that doctor. She was on treatment for her heart problem and for her diabetes since her early age of 40. My dad was suffering from gout and high blood pressure. Both of them, they were the victim of overweight and obesity problem. Now the worst part is, even I, as a research manager, as a nurse manager, I can help a lot of patients in a hospital, but I can't even help my own parents. Well, I let them take TR90. TR90 didn't give them a sexy body, right? But TR90 give them back their health. TR90 give them back their energy, their stamina, their zest in life. I remember my mom once called me and say, hey, the doctor need to adjust my diabetic medicine. I say, let the doctor adjust. He said, but I thought I cannot reduce. Later I reduce my blood sugar, blah, 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 blah. I say, let the doctor adjust. He said, but I thought I need to take this for life. I said, Mom, TR90 has restored your health. You are healthier now. Your sugar level are better now. You will get better and better as you age. She was very happy. Today, in their 80s, they are very, very active. Active until I cannot stand. Their mind is very alert. I would say even better than me. Their memory is superb. My dad loved to be my GPS, especially when I drive. He become pilot and then tell me where to go. He remember the route, right? And I remember there was once, he always want to follow me to KL. He know long drive. He said, I keep you company. Then right in the middle of the highway, he said, next stop, we swap place. Let me drive. I was like, Dad, this is highway, He said, straight road only, ma. That's my 85-year-old father. My mom loves to bake. If you ever tasted her cookie, I think that's the best of the world, right? During Chinese New Year, she always bakes lots and lots of cookies and cakes. And she doesn't eat that alone. She gives to neighbor, she gives to friends. They enjoy their life. I'm so glad, I'm able, at this age, I am able to participate in their journey to bring them out of obesity and out of overweight problem. If not because of New Skin, a nurse manager, I can only help my patients, but because of TR90, I'm able to give back my parents' health. I give back their stamina. I give back the energy. Thank you, New Skin. I don't know about you. I don't know how your parents are right now, but do you want to see them healthy? Do you want to see your parents become strong again? Do you want to see your parents have more energy. No need walking stick, they can walk with you, right? Go to swimming together with you, keep you throughout the highway, keep you company, talk to you. Do you want that to happen to your parents? Right? Do you want to help your parents to walk out from the problem with obesity and overweight? When I was working in the hospital, I've seen many patients suffering from diabetes, high blood pressure, fatty liver. So what? I was so specialized in that area. I cannot give them health. But see these people transform their life? Some of them are my patients. They took TR90, their health being restored, they gain back their strength, they become healthy, they become stronger. Some of them become sexy, handsome, beautiful. Some of them even off their long-term medications. I'm glad I can be part of their journey to their health. Some of these are my siblings, my cousin. You know, my brother is a marathon runner. Even marathon runner, he's not fat from the beginning. But TR90 actually helped him gain back the strength and stamina to enjoy the full marathon race. My sister took up TR90 as well. She was so devastated after her childbirth. Her body was out of shape. But I'm glad that TR90 helped her to shade off her postnatal belly fat. And she became more confident, happier, have more energy to take care of the children. I'm happy to be able to be part of my siblings' journey to health. As a nurse manager, I can't. My friend, what about you? Do you have any siblings that are troubled with the overweight? Do you have any siblings that are troubled with obesity problem? High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. Do you want to help them? Do you want to see them healthy? Do you want to see them become youthful, younger? Do you want to see them have better stamina? Do you want to see them, see your siblings in their best shape of health? Do you want to help them to walk out from the weight problem? These people on the screen, all of them, their life has been transformed through this 90-day program. All of them, they shed their body fat, they become younger, they become stronger, they become healthier, more confident, younger looking, and most of them, they love to selfie. Is that possible that these people could be your family member? Is that possible that these people can be your siblings? Or perhaps they are the people staying next door to you, your neighbor, your aunties, who are suffering from stroke, heart attack, diabetes, high blood pressure. Or could it be they are your parents? Could it be they are your loved one? Do you want to see them? Do you want to see your parents in their best shape of health that you never ever seen before? Yeah? So today, TRME is here right in front of us. All of us, we witnessed this historical time that we are able to participate in their journey to health. Are you willing to help them? Are you willing to see them become healthy, to become more youthful, to have better stamina, To be more pretty? Right? Are you willing to help all these people around you, in your circle of friends, your colleague, to walk out of the problem with obesity and overweight? Now join me in this journey, right? To let them see how TRME can transform them. How TRME can change their entire life. Now, the launch of TRME is going to be a big bang because the world is crying out for solutions. Now, join me in this journey to help all these people, to help the world to be a healthy world, and to help the world to become a fitter world. Thank you very much. My name is Belinda.